Hi everyone, in this video I will be exploring 4 unique performances of the song Moleskine Blues featured in the Ken Burns country music documentary. We'll look at how each version is similar or different, the role each one played in shaping country music, the historical context behind the music, and how these versions influenced the rise of rock and roll. I'll also share which version stood out to me the most and why. So some similar versions. All 4 versions of Moleskine Blues share the same basic melody and lyrical idea, but each artist adds their own musical twist. Jimmie Rodgers' version is the original. It's rooted in early country with a raw acoustic guitar and the famous blue yodel that mixes country with blues. The timbre is light but gritty, and the tempo has a steady storytelling pace. The next one is Bill Monroe's version, which this transforms the song into bluegrass. The tempo is more fast and more instrumental, and it has an upright bass, and his vocal tone is sharper and more urgent. Dolly Parton's version modernizes the song with electric instruments and her signature high, expensive voice. She keeps the yodel but adds a pop of country feel. The Fenderman's version is a rockabilly with a strong electric guitar presence and more aggressive rhythm. Country music milestones. Each version represents a step in the evolution of country music. Rodgers' version introduced the blend of folk and blues, considered the birth of country music. In 1940, Monroe's version helped define bluegrass as its own genre. Dolly Parton's 1970 take shows how female artists brought storytelling and emotion to the forefront of country music. The Fenderman brought country into the rock era, proving how flexible and wide reaching this genre could be. Historical context and influence of rock. In the early 20th century, versions reflect America's rural working class and the popularity of railroads and labor themes. Rodgers himself was a railroad worker, and his songs spoke into Depression era listeners. By the 1960s and 70s, with the Fendermans and Dolly Parton, the song reflected a modernizing America, from post war optimism to women asserting their voices in music. As for rock and roll, Moleskine Blues influenced the genre through its use of rhythm, bluesy vocals, and energy. The Fenderman's version especially blends country twang with the raw edge of rockabilly, a major influence on artists like Elvis Presley. Personal reflection. Out of all the versions, I truly enjoy Dolly Parton's the most. Her version feels fresh, bold, and powerful. Her vocals bring a playful but strong energy to the song. I liked how she modernized it without losing its original spirit. I also find Dolly Parton to be an idol to many women, as for she expressed herself many different ways, and I hope many women can do the same through music and through many other things. In conclusion, Moleskine Blues is a powerful example of how one song can evolve through generations while still keeping its core identity. Each version, whether it's Rodgers, Monroe, Parton, or the Fendermans, shows how country music adapts, grows, and continues to inspire. This happens within many different generations, over the years, over the centuries, and it will continue to go on. I can't wait to see what's in store for these next musicians to come out with similar stuff, just like our idols did many, many years ago. I hope that we continue to see many different types of versions of all of the Moleskine Blues, and I hope it gains powerful and reassurance through all different types of voices. Thank you.